everybody, welcome back to my second video. I'm Godzilla Bro, and today I am doing a toy review on NECA's one and only Trespasser from Pacific Rim. Ooh, okay. So, Pacific Rim. Okay movie. They make a second one, wanted to see more kaijus and more of the kaijus. Kind of like a kaiju side to the whole ordeal, but this was, if you don't know, in the movie, the first kaiju to come through the rift. So, yeah, that's why it's called Trespasser. Okay, looking at his head here, I like the axe shape. I feel like it's very nice. He has 4 eyes, which is, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird having 4 eyes on a kaiju. But, yeah. His teeth, wow. I never noticed this before, but his teeth fighting. And he's got his little kaiju tongue in there. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Head sculpt, kind of like knife heads. I don't have knife head here to do a comparison. So, yeah. Sucks for me. But, anyway. They did have a knife head at Toys R Us that I saw today while I picked up my Godzilla 2014 NECA series toy. So, yeah. But you'll see that guy if you, in one of my comparisons today. If you haven't seen my Godzilla 2014 NECA review toy, go check it out. It's the first video I ever did. So, yeah. Okay. Getting back to this guy. One thing I really didn't like on this figure was this little, like, spike on his chest, but just because it doesn't allow the head to go all the way down. So, and then you got his massive shell here, which looks kind of like a slug with tusks. And of course, you got 4 arms, 2 up here, 2 down here. And this, may I say, this figure is very heavy. Very, very heavy. And then you got his legs, and you got his little nice kaiju toes. Tail's like a little bit crooked. But, anyway. And then his tail, I feel like his tail could have been worked on a little bit. It doesn't look that kaiju-esque. Because, I mean, and they could have built this figure off a lot of things, because we never got to see him. We got to see, like, that much of him in the movie. Exactly that much. So they could have just made up the rest of this part. So they could have had this, like, be claw or anything, really. So I feel like at this time for Pacific Rim, NECA didn't really have any ideas, so they just kind of based the body off of Knife Head. Maybe they're brothers. Saying that out loud sounds weird. Anyways, let's get to the articulation. Oh, before I do that, really nice paint scheme. The yellow, it's kind of like ancient tribe war paint. I almost expect, like, to have, if you guys ever played Black and White 2, not Pokemon, you know how you get, like, those giant creatures to fight for you? I almost imagine this Trespasser being in there. But anyway, very nice paint scheme. Okay, articulation. You can open his mouth that wide. And you can't really chomp down on things because of the tongue. And the position of his teeth can't really, well, I guess I can close okay. I don't know. His head is on a ball joint. So it can go 160 degrees. It can move back and forth. It goes about down that much just because of the chest thing, and it goes up that much because of the sculpture of the actual socket hole. So, okay, large arms. They're kind of like on the same thing Godzilla's elbow was. It's kind of like that, and then it swivels. I think it's a swivel joint. I don't know. I think it's a swivel joint. I don't know all the joints yet, so, and then lower down here has the same yeah, same joint as up here, and then the hand can just rotate 360. So, and then the little hands, ow, crap, those, sorry for cussing a little bit, but that hurts. Okay, so, up here, I think that's that's a swivel joint, same up here, then down there, and is, that stinks. I just now realized that, his elbow doesn't move, so, and his hands are on a ball joint. But because of the sculpt, they can't really move up and down. Okay, time for the legs. I'm gonna have to move the hands. Okay. Legs. This can go, let me try getting it to, yeah, it can go 160 degrees, because it's on a swivel joint, but be careful because it feels really stiff. So, and then the knee is kind of like on a, sounds like a ratchet joint, but I know that's just because it's tight. And then the foot is on a swivel joint, so it can move up, down, and side to side. Okay. And then of course NECA is famous for the ab crunches, but this guy can't ab crunch much because of the sculpting down in this section. And then his tail doesn't move at all. So, yeah. I give this guy a 3. Mostly because a lot of his articulation is very limited due to the sculpt of the actual guy. So, yeah, I also think they could have done more on the tail. Just because, I mean, we haven't seen the tail in the movie, so I feel like they could have done more. Sorry for the background noise, I'm kind of in my room, and my parents are downstairs, so, yeah. That's why I gave this guy a 3. Size comparisons. Godzilla 2014, he's obviously bigger. Yeah. And we got this Godzilla. Still bigger. And then we got the NECA Grunt, which I'm not going to review. Ooh, that booty though. Which I'm not going to review because I lost some of his parts, so. And then of course we have the keychain of Burning Godzilla. Okay. So yeah, guys. I think you can get this guy at Toys R Us or Big Bad Toy Stores. Yeah. I'll be honest, I was really let down by this figure. Just because I was so looking forward to having my first ever NECA thing. It just didn't work. It was just so bleh. So yeah. Do I like actual Trespasser? Hell yeah. He was my favorite kaiju next to Otachi. And Leatherhead, of course. I haven't gotten Leatherhead yet, though. But anyway. So yeah, guys. Let's try to get this video for 10 likes. Again, I know I'm shooting kind of low, but first time. So if you would like to subscribe, that'd be awesome. So yeah, guys. I will see you all later. This is Godzilla Bro, and I am signing out.